Hi folks, I just want to welcome you to this podcast, this interview with Shike Bertoletti. I have known Shike for many years. He is one of my most valued mentors. He is the man who has taken me all over the world. We have ran together through the streets in Cuba, in Israel, in many countries all over the world. He knocks on my door at 6 o'clock in the morning, makes me run, makes me do fitness, but he is an inspiration, has so much wisdom and knowledge, and you know him as the martial artist, but I want you to know him like I know him, the man, for him to give you some of his history, because it is, for me, it's very fascinating. We've spent many meals together and had such a good time just having meals. We have some stories that we cannot share, the times we had in Russia and some of the other fun times we had in Cuba and everywhere else. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Shike to tell you something about him, the man, so you can have a deeper understanding like I do. Thank you, Shike.
Okay, thank you very much, dear friend, chairman, and international coordinator for the World Jiu-Jitsu. But I try to explain. My English is not fantastic, but I hope people understand it. Probably in Italian language is better, but
better than my Italian.
Okay. Anyway, for me, I am a simple man. I am glad because my family give me the chance to go in university. The time when is the second war is finished, to go in the school is very difficult. And it cost a lot of money. But my father, my mama pushed me. It's much important for your future is to go in the school, to learn what is the top you want, and you open your position for the future. Probably it's okay, probably not, I don't know. But anyway, I take my doctorate, I take everything what to do for this way. When I am about 18, 20, I go volunteers in the paratroops because I have different idea. I want to learn the idea for the military forces. Say my grandfather, say my papa, and because I think it's much important for the feeling for I would say for my future job, and really a very good time. But in the military forces, I understand many things. The important in the life are correct, simple, correct, and accept when you take a mistake, you say sorry. When you take a good, see, this is not my good work. It's a good for the team. The team is much important. The team is the base for the life. One unity, one person is nothing. When the team is stronger, team have the big chance in the world. Yes. And I am in the department of the jumping is very good position, and every 2 times, 3 times in the week, depend when I go in the plane for jumping. No,
yes,
it's very strange. I am we say relaxing, and when I with the door is open, the red light changing in a green light. Go, you go aside. The big silence, and I imagine. The first time I am the angels, but the angels see the land coming very strong for the angels. I am not ready because I look the panorama, etc., etc. But anyway, it's a very good time, and I think this military force changed my temperament, changed my system to live. Yeah. And when I'm coming back, it's very difficult to. Come inside a social life because I don't know, I have not the job. Mm-hmm. my job is the jumping, open the Winchester, close the Winchester, drive, preparing, etc., strategy. But I have not, any special characteristic way. With one of my friends, and is the Papa. The Papa is the director of the Italian automobile club,
Yes.
and they say, Spartaco, why we not make the magazine?
Mm-hmm.
I say, I have not idea. Okay, this is the time to open the magazine. Maybe we put the magazine in the tourism. And they made the first my magazine in 1966. Is a Via Vai Turistico. Is the special magazine for the tourism, the first magazine in Italy for the tourism.
Wow.
And the minister of the tourism, Mr. Corona, sent me the special placate because I opened the idea of the tourism. And, step by step, because, with the tourism, you're traveling a lot, you know the different people. And I decide to make my job is inside the journalist.
Yes.
Journalism is not a simple job, because I remember one is the connection for the why you want to come in journalist. I say because maybe it's a very good to write in the article. Yes. You're not understanding nothing. Maybe because with my eyes I see the different position, and I transform the light of my eyes in a different world. You are not understanding nothing. I say, please tell me what is the way for the journalist. Say, the journal is very simple. More depend how many times you go in the court. Because when you attack the people, if you attacking the people, you go in the court, you're a good journalist. If you're not going in the court, you are nothing.
Okay.
And in the 1966, today, I have a long way. But in the same time, in 1996,
yes.
I am the journalist for the years in Italy, for the sport.
Yes.
Not too bad.
Yes.
And actually, I am the counselor of the Order of the Journalist for the Lombardy, for the sport journalist.
Yeah.
In this way, I make the different publication. Different publication when we start, and the tourism, I pass with the sport. Why with the sport? Because in this time, each country in Budapest, we printed the different magazine for the International Olympic Committee. Mm-hmm. And I come in director for the World Gymnastics and the World Swimming, etc., etc. All the publication of the Olympic Committee. And my work is coming inside in the line of the Olympic Committee.
Yes.
The first my Olympic Games started in 1976 in Toronto,
okay,
Canada. And 12 Olympics, if this year is at Tokyo, maybe.
So you
Tokyo. Yes, I have my tickets. I have my tickets, my accreditation, etc., etc. But the accreditation is more complicated. It's not simple. Not to be all journalists go in Olympic Games. No. To go, if you want, yes. But to receive the accreditation for the Olympic Committee is important. You have the special way. And in the press office of the Olympic Committee for the Olympic Games is about 12,000 journalists. But when you enter, you see B. Bertoletti is my logo, Samurai and Sportivo. Yes. And this gives the idea you exist, not only theoretical, you exist. Yes. This is the point. But in the best magazine is for 10 years Sputnik, for the Soviet Union magazine, every month for 10 years.
So
Imagine.
you wrote that magazine, and
Yes,
it's all
yes,
over the Soviet.
yes, he's Bertoletti Editore.
Okay.
Yes, this is the magazine for my family. And we printed about, in my company, my printing house, about 300, 400,000 copies every month.
Wow.
For 10 years. Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine this a very big job. And you see, in the page inside is samurai.
Yes. Yes.
And I give you a little idea when the people in Russia say the president of the Novosti, the company of the press, etc., say, what is samurai? Samurai is Japanese.
Yeah.
You eat Italian. I say, yes, but also Italian people, the samurai, have not the same eyes for the Japanese, but the art is a samurai.
Yes.
That is the way. And I make the different thing inside with the magazine. But the sport is my second papa for the job, especially for the job, is a Dr. Stante. He's one of the best people in Italy for promoting sport and activities. Mm-hmm. And in about 1972, 1973, I organized the first World Championship for the tennis.
Yes.
The Cup of the King Gustav for Sweden. Wow. And yes, and the cup of the king is in my house. I don't know where. I try today. I don't know where, but he give me the cup for thank you very much, Mr. Bertoletti said. This imagine the top tennis fighter of this time from Romania. Oh, mamma okay, forget the name. Okay. And Barazzutti for Italy winner the Davis Cup only one time, and is coming for this tournament. Yes. Be successful, and open the base for the television.
Yes.
The first number 001 for Sunday sports is made to me and Bruno Benek. Okay. And now I think it's 1,000, I don't know how many, etc., etc., yes. Because it's a weekly. This is my strategy inside of the sport. Yes. Very short, because it's inutile to remember many things. Inside the martial art, I make Pascolo del Budo for 30 years.
Yes.
Imagine we have the base 10,000, 12,000 spectators.
Yes.
Imagine,
yes.
Spectator is the tickets. Okay. And I organize, example, the kickboxing, the special championship with Valera, French, the famous Dominique Valera for the karate, and the Italian Galessi. And we have about 5,000 people.
Yeah.
My daughter Tatiana say, Papa, is the ticket finished? No problem. I take the paper, I put the stamp, sell. No problem. Go.
I was talking to Bob Breen on Sunday, and he was at the Pastel del Budo.
Yes, it's Pastel del Budo. It's coming. Yes.
Yeah. He said he had a fantastic time. Every time he went was fantastic.
Yeah.
He said he was doing a night routine.
Yeah.
And he stabbed his partner, but they kept on going.
No, but you see, and it's people coming from the state, Bill Wallace, the wife of Bruce Lee.
Yes.
And the famous name inside the martial arts in the world is coming into my festival. But this is my festival. When I am in New York many years ago, maybe 96 or 97, and in the Madison Square Garden is the special night, yes. the Oriental Night of the Martial Arts, yes. Organized by Aaron Banks. for the karate, for the goju. And I see, we should organize these American guys. Why not me in Italy? What is the difference?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the idea. And I catching the people in different parts in the world. The first time sumo people leave the Japan is coming in Europe.
Yes.
Is in my festival.
Yes.
And I take the guys and I put in England with
Yes.
the Bob Clark organized the traveling, etc., etc. Because my experience, I use the experience for everybody, not for me, only for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me is that the part of the magazine is promoting.
Yes.
Magazine is not only because you buy in the kiosk or in the shop. It's because it's important. The magazine create the imagination of the people. This is the way. And made a book. I made the different book, especially in different sport. I organized a book for the baseball and the rugby, 100 years for the swimming for the Italian Federation, 80 years for the wrestling, judo, and karate together for the federation, and different book for martial arts.
Yes.
And especially inside for the judo.
Yes.
Judo Federation.
And the book for judo went all over Russia?
Yes. And I make example, this little book is learn judo with the design, very nice design for the kids.
Yes.
And probably I make 200,000 or 300,000 copies in different parts of the world. And now is the official books for the International Judo Federation, for the world.
Yeah. Amazing.
And this is so special for the idea. Because the idea is not only design, but the idea, example, you want to show the idea of the Ashi Barai, yes. Ashi is the bridge. I say you take your mama when you're working in the house. Yes. This is the idea of Ashi.
Yes.
And this is for give the idea for the kids. Very simple. Yes. Not the techniques, but if you give the idea in the way the kids realize and imagine. Today is not simple because the kids play only, yes, they're very difficult. But anyway, our job is to push, not to use all day. And I tell you for the magazine, for the Sputnik, in I think 86, I organized in Moscow, in the theater, Bolshoi Theater, the special exhibition of the pellicce, what is in English? Pellicce, wares, for the women.
Yes.
And is the special plane arrive from Moscow, Milano, take the beautiful girl, have nothing in the hand, it's nude, and only this, for Zibellino, yes. And when we arrive in Moscow, open, imagine this time, photo, and in every part in the world, this is the way. Yes. This is for give you an idea.
Yes.
An idea.
Yes.
And for the Samurai magazine in 1996 in Tokyo, I am inside the delegation for Michael Jackson.
Yes.
For chief of the press for Shidoin. Shidoin is the one, the top political guys inside the Japan, also now.
Yes.
And is also the president of the martial art federation, the karate federation before. Now we're changing in the martial art federation, and jiu-jitsu inside is jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
But this is the last time. Point. What is my health, my body?
Okay, so I have to step in here. I'm fascinated by people who have traveled the journey. They have worked hard all their life. They have remained fit and healthy and strong, because I'm 56 and I wanted to have your health and your fitness and your vigor and your hunger for life when I'm your age. Because every morning when we travel, you knock on my door, you make me get up, you make me run, you make me do press-ups and sit-ups. I notice when you eat large meal one day, the next day you eat a small meal. You're always thinking of your health and your fitness. So please explain to everybody what I already know about your health.
You know, it's much important to coming back when I'm in military forces.
Yes.
And one is the course in academia is the rules. The rules is in the morning go to the jogging. One day 150 meters. Second day is 3,000, and the 2 times in the week 5,000 meters.
Okay.
Yes, for the preparation.
Yes.
And then, you know, when coming back, it's normal to move in the morning.
Yes.
Before to take my breakfast.
Yes.
To little jogging.
Yes.
You know, and this is a part of the day, because you have a time to think a little bit. It's my time, and I organize my exercise every day. It's not difficult. It's only the principle.
Yes.
If you have not the principle for us, it's very difficult to push other people to have the principle.
Yes. Yes.
If very simple to say to people, please, 20 pushing, but it's important I make 20 together, and maybe 50 or 100. This is the point, and not talking, but make. This is the point. And my strategy for that is very easy. Training, very simple. Training is not learn.
Yes.
Training for yourself. Yes. Training is not teaching. When you're teaching, you not learn. You're teaching. And you not practice. Difference. Because it is important, your mind, study the system to give the possibility of the technique for the people. Especially for the kids. Because the kids, when they see the techniques, 2 times say, I know this technique. But it's important to change the system to arrive the same techniques and not say, I know.
Yes.
This is the point. This is very difficult. And I don't think it is the secret. I think it's important to live normal life. And so I like to go to the special dinner with the restaurant. And I like the good wine.
Yes.
Why not? This is a part of the life.
Yes.
But it's important every morning when it's 6 o'clock, maximum 6:30, I go.
Yes.
And I open my mind. This is the way. Because all day is a good day if we want.
Yes.
And every day is much important, transform the negative point in positive point.
Yes.
But if you are not ready, it's very difficult. If you have tired, you have the problems, it's very difficult.
Yes.
All people have a problem. And so me, I have the problems. And every day we have the problems. And every day we take 1 million mistake. Yeah. But my idea tomorrow, new 1 million mistake, not the same to yesterday.
Yes.
Because it's not possible to imagine what is tomorrow. This is the idea. And, you know, I am very, very near to 80.
Yes.
But in my mind, I am 60.
Yes.
In my heart, 70. My experience in 80.
Yeah.
But the experience is not given the chance. Experience is that you have inside,
Yes.
and you have idea, and
Yes.
you remember.
Mhm.
Because if your body is stronger, your mind is stronger.
Yes.
And the life is a fantasy.
Yes.
No fantasy, no life.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the point. I think is that if you have not any other question,
I have a question. If at your age, if you met yourself when you were 16, yes?
yeah.
What advice would you give?
You know, not simple, but you know, and when I started my the first school, etc., I go step by step, etc., etc. I imagine what is the future.
Yes.
I imagine to why I'm not coming president for the Italian Republic.
Yes.
Fantasy land.
Yes.
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 But at the same time, in the lucky moment, fortune, I take the fortune. Everybody had the fortune. It's important to take in the hand the fortune and use the fortune.
Yes.
Fortune is you decide when you have the fortune.
Yes.
Fortune is one day I lose, one day I winner.
Yeah.
But it's important when is the last day of the years, how many winner I have and one point lose in the years.
Yes.
If it's a balance, okay. But it's much important, minimum 10% winner.
Yes.
For continue the way.
Yeah.
And if I give the people, no stop. Okay, all day we had the problems. Today we have the coronavirus problems.
Yes.
And it's very difficult because it's not a war. The war we know which people is with you, other people is other part, enemy.
Yes.
But in the same time, it's important to see the future.
Yes.
Take the point, and okay, change my life.
Mm-hmm.
Is not logical, not possible. Not change the job, change the life.
Yes.
Change the life, the difference. More people say, "Oh, I changed the job because it's very easy," and maybe it's not your job because when the people spend 10 years, 20 years, or 15 years in one job to change it. Imagine me, I go to cooking in the restaurant, impossible.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know, to go to make the special way in the country, etc., etc. No, not my job. My job is to take, grabbing, imagine, promoting, try.
Yes.
Maybe good, maybe not. This we see, but the idea to try. The
Yes.
point for everybody is important to try all days.
Yes.
Not coming back. Japanese people say 7 times in the floor, 8 times up.
Yes.
The point. The point. And it's important to think in your family. Preserve the family. Family is much important. If your family cover your shoulder.
Yes.
If your family understand your job, your feeling, your work, support you 100%. And this is much important. Every people have a different idea, but the family not possible to touch.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
your business is built around your daughters?
Yeah, yes, but my daughters, but in the past is my papa, etc., and my grandpapa, etc., etc. This is the way.
Yeah.
It's a part of the family.
Yes.
I not push my daughter to working with me.
Yeah.
And I not push Natasha to come in journalism, saying to me,
Yes.
you want, okay?
Yeah.
This is the idea. But everybody together, we are stronger.
Yeah.
Because everybody, the team, Bertoletti team, one people organize one part of Tatiana organize this, Natasha this, Katia this, etc., etc. This is the point. The team. I said before, the team is a part of the idea. Also today is not simple to have the team.
Yes.
Esempio, now the team is for the we make the television now.
Yes.
Yeah, and television is we start little we say pioneeristic system, but the 1st September we have 50 week directly in the national chain.
Okay.
But the team is with Daniele Scala, is the husband to Tatiana. Is the team growing because the idea is for the future.
Yes.
And imagine in 1 month, we touch 16,000 people.
Wow.
With the Samurai Channel.
Very good. Excellent.
You know, they give the idea, but the idea is to preparing for the Olympic Games, not Olympic Games, but we think but we have coronavirus.
Yes.
Many people stay in the house. It's a time to move. Give the idea.
Yes.
Take the people when in the house. Now we come in your house because it's very difficult. People move to go in the kiosk to buy Samurai magazine.
Yes.
And now we put in the table. We are in the desk. The Samurai magazine, 44 years.
Yes.
We and in parallel in the chain, 50 week every Tuesday, plus every Saturday replica. Yeah. 2 times in the week for now.
Yes.
For when we finish the 50
yes.
Edition, we see. Maybe my idea now, the team, my idea, but the idea of the team is to organize the 7-day television martial arts sports.
Okay.
7 samurai, 1 samurai every day.
Okay.
This is the idea.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
We try. For this, it's important to go to jog in the morning.
Yes.
Because I have 50. No, yes, but I have 50 meeting for the channel television. Not possible to change.
Yes.
And this guy is important to run it, to prepare my body and move.
Yes.
This is the point. And one thing much important. For judo, because I am secretary for the International Judo Federation for the Kata Commission.
Yes.
Last year in Tokyo, the Budokan di Tokyo opened the new part. Budokan is the house of Jigoro Kano. The new area is for the modern top.
Yes.
And you see, Franco Cappelletti is the 2 10 dans in the world. One is John Kerr, Scotland, and one is Franco Cappelletti. We are in the same town in Cremona when I am younger. And the Princess of Japan is coming. And we are together in these little books we send in the world. The Princess of Japan.
Very good.
And for this, I have many content in the world. Depend all only for my job.
Yes. My
relationship. This is much important. Okay, in the life is the people contrast you and say that this is normal. I think it's not possible. Jealousy jealousy is the ignorance.
Yes.
I am not jealousy for the people. I am not jealousy if people is say the pepperonis, you know, is a millionaire. I am very happy to stay near or in the area of the people made a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I don't want this money. I want my money for my job.
Yes.
Because my life is, I know my life, in medium life, not important. But in my job is very easy.
Yes.
This is the point.
Yeah. Shike, you are a wealth of information. Almost 12 Olympics in the parachute regiment, the books, the travel. We're going to finish off there, if that's okay, Shike. But what I would like it to do is bring you back next week. And next week, if we can talk about your journey.
Okay, for jiu-jitsu and my relationship with the Soke Robert Clark. Sure.
Robert Clark.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Stay care. And remember, every morning, little jogging.
Yes.
Abdominal. Yes.
I do it every morning. Every morning.
This is the point. But
6 o'clock.
See your pictures 20 years ago and now.
Yes.
Your body's different.
Yeah.
You know, breathing, respiration, etc.
Yeah.
Is a part of the life. And also, when you have a problem, relaxing.
Yeah.
Say the pico and shoe. Relax. Waiting. Waiting.
Yes.
Waiting.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Take care. Okay. Okay. All the best.